In the air to right, and he did it again!
Welcome back to another Lefties 2 broadcast. Clash season week 1. What a great success so far. We are here to broadcast the 4 games in the Violet Conference. The Violet Conference, here it is. Here's the schedule. So we had Joe Bear versus Sam Guokai, Matthew Tooper versus Jim B, Shawn Schulte, I think, versus JD Rush, Brian versus Evil Prime. So 4 games. We're going to get into it right there just to kind of let you guys know. We're in the Discord. This is where you get to play this next season if you're into it. Right? So Gokai had the first overall pick, Joe Bear 8th, Matthew 2nd, Jim B 7, Shawn 3, Juan Manuel, again, that's JD Rush, I believe. Yes, he is 6th, and then Stephanie Martin, which was actually replaced by Brian from Evil against Evil Prime. So that was kind of the schedule there, last minute replacement. All good in the hood. So let's go ahead and get into the first game. All right, the first game we got here is Brian versus Evil Prime. Let's get into it right now. And again, we're looking at it from, I believe, Brian's perspective. He's the away team in this one. And we got a level 14 James on the mound. And that's a nice one. Again, I made a video on level 14 James. Again, guys, if you need a common pitcher and you're not paying a lot, commons are easier to level up, especially within your club. So if you don't have a maxed out legendary epic pitcher, commons are good, and James is my favorite common. All right, nice pitch there. 2-2 count. Again, Brian, give you a little background. Brian actually had to come in late and get the rest because of the Stephanie's late dropout, but it's okay. He comes pretty good there, gets a nice hit with Ricky. Another underrated player for you beginners out there. Way, again, if you want to learn how to learn the strike zone, Way is a great beginner. Level 13, solid hitter, solid speed. So he's got back-to-back speed coming up. Ricky, and he goes, interesting strategy, going with the 2 strikes, choke and poke kind of concept. Gets it done. Throw a strike in there. This is where I believe Evil Prime should have taken a little bit of time to kind of throw some throwaway pitches, right? There's no pitch count. All right, fastball's coming late on the fastball. All right, that's kind of the Ren's specialty. She knows when the fastball is going to come. Nice pitch there, inside ball. All right, there's that strategy again with Brian. 2 strikes, going auto. I'm not a big fan of this, but again, it's not my game. Got to play here. That's a ball. Oh, no, it hit in the strike zone. Nice job. So again, working out for him with this strategy of going auto on 2 strikes. So who am I to judge? He's getting it done. And there's the radio playing for Big Willie Styles, all in it. All right, can't lay off the inside fastball there. And wait for it. Good job. See, as you can see, that delay, he didn't go right for first base there, which he kind of can a little bit. You got to read the room a little bit. But here we go. Jordan, can't believe he didn't get drafted in the Violet group at all. Good pickup, I think. And again, that was a big miss there. Willie had a lot of power with, 2 spin, 217 power he had with level 14 James. All right, 3-1 count. All right, good eye at the plate so far. Let him make you throw a strike. You're up by 1. Got 1 out. Runners in scoring position. Early on the changeup. Excuse me. All right, 2 strike strategy once again. Up the middle. Hey, who am I to judge? He is 3 for 3 with 2 strikes, I think. Nice job there, Brian. Getting it done. Santiago. Oh, right. Here we go. Santiago. I can't lay off that outside slider, it seems like. Gonna take note to that, Violet. And come back. Slider. All right. 0-2 goes to that once again. I don't know if it gives him that plate discipline, but let's see what happens. Already up 3-0. Man, look at this. I like this plate discipline, man. I don't know how he does it. I'm not good at auto all because I just can't see the strike zone. But again, Hanzo's there. Can we turn it? Late. I don't know. Why didn't he try? Did he forget how many outs? All right, level 13, Tyler coming up. All right, inside the zone there. Nice job. Nicely done. And here's the golf tee. All right, pops him up. Like right off the tee, shanked it. All right, level 14, Josh. Again, I don't know how this guy was off the scrap heap, but already advantage Brian. Advantage goes to Brian. Evil Prime's got to make some noise here if he wants to get it done. And it comes in. Nice job, strike. That it's coming fastball with it. Let's see. Nope. That circle change is a deadly pitch by Josh. I can't hit it. So, I'm glad in Scarlet nobody went for Josh. So I won't to see this guy for a while. But that does give Brian a pretty good advantage. Going the second guy to go pitcher, second batter. I'm not sure on the strategy here in this season mode. 2 outs, quick work. And there you go. Hitting the strikes where the strikes come. Nice job. Nicely done. All right. Still got to put some work in. Got Russell batting fourth. Okay. Level 12, Russell. That is a tough one. Lays off the slider. This is one of Josh's actually weakest pitches in this game. That curveball, man. I'm just watching it and it's cringe. But there it is. Brian gets the first dub. 3-0. Well done, Brian. Our second game here, Jim from the Rejects versus Matthew Tupper, El Presidente of the Padres. Now, I believe here we go. Jim is pitching. Got Jim's perspective as Matthew has the level 14 Shitaro. So it could be an interesting spot. So again, I like Eric. Eric's a pretty solid common. Definitely got to figure out how to get it done here. Let's see what we can kind of make up this, right? So good strike there. Got the cutter. There's no sound on this one, so it's a little bit different vibe, I think. But one thing that Matthew has, one, he's a veteran player, been playing for years, probably 4 plus, like many of us, and his plate discipline is pretty nasty. You guys can go to Matthew Tupper's YouTube channel. I will be tagging it here in the description. Go check it out. He has pretty good commentary on his games, week 1 and week 2. Spoiler, if you want to kind of go a little heads up from his perspective. He does give out really amazing tips while he's giving you his feedback. So definitely check out Tupper. Why do I keep on saying Tupper? It is Tupper, like Tupperware. My bad. He's correcting me on that too. That's my fault. Oh, great job here. As Tupper right there, he pretty much had a solid deke. Like he went almost halfway. So that was an interesting spot there, but able to get the first out. So good job. Way to get one, and not be kind of messed up. But Andre coming up, nice cutter, didn't get into the plate again. Matthew, his plate discipline is scary. He's probably one of the favorites here in, probably the favorite in the Violet group if I had to put money on it, which there is money on the line. So, I'm not betting for it. I'm trying to win also, obviously. But he goes and walks Andre. And right behind him is the level 13 Tom, who is, in fact, another dangerous hitter, but a double play person. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's happening there. Yep. The tears got to come out. That was the perfect double play opportunity right there. Tom was running the sharp ball, first base, throw it to 2, get the 1, boom, you're out of it. And now Rosa comes in, clutch money, gets the RBI. And what is he doing? Get the ball in. And the mayor, I don't know what's happening here. I gotta say, Jim has to be on tilt mode after that double play because he's not thinking right. I can understand. I've been in that situation before. That's 3 outs right there, people. That's 4 outs. He has to get 5 outs this inning. And Rose comes through to make matters worse. What a change of events. Right? Again, as we all know, it's a 1 inning game if you're scoring this many. Oh, oh boy. This is one of those games, like, if you watch my game in the Scarlet Conference, I was kind of frustrated too. But this is a whole new level, mental error, right? You can't even almost blame Eric here. Like, if you were playing a real baseball and everyone had their own controls, that first baseman probably getting death threats, right? Not advised, but death threats would be on his way. Because, again, Jim pitched Eric, essentially. Eric's pitched the game he needed to. He got the 3 outs. Oh, boy. So he's down 4-0, big hole, level 12 jack. Really, and he's going auto bat, strike 1. This is where Tupper here can really go in there and attack the strike zone with his ability, and easy money, really. Level 12 again. This is an underdog battle. So Jim, he pitched. He did exactly what he's supposed to do. Just one mental mistake, and takes him a chance out. Because again, this game is really finicky. You could walk into a home run sometimes on accident, but you got to be able to pitch. Got to be able to pitch, man. This is a tough one, man. This is really tough. Really tough to watch. And again, I haven't seen this one. This is me and you watching this together, or at least me watching it. 3 up, 3 down. Tupper gets the victory there, 4-0. All right, let's go to the next game. Third game here, we got Aftermath, Uprise, Shawn, and we got here Juan Manuel, JD Rush, from his perspective. So he's going to be batting first. And just waiting for it to load. Let's load. Let's load. Huh. No technical difficulties there. Let's go. All right, so level 14, Yuna coming in. Good opportunity to see where it's at. All right, first pitch hitting. Okay, nice attack mode there. Well done. Again, Juan Manuel is our camera, right? So he's got the actually level 12 unit. My bad. Use me. That's pretty beneficial. And got the ladies kind of going off. Christine with the first single. Nice job. And then Morgan coming up second. So good eyes so far from JD Rush. And it looks like a little blooper in. There we go. 2 for 2 to start the game. The ladies are flowing, pitching, hitting, everything. Okay. JD Rush getting it done. That's a strike. Oh, how is that possible? Sometimes. All right, Big Kevin up to bat, 560 batting average. Got runners on the pond, 1 out here. Make a mistake. I'm kind of like getting a little dizzy with his pre-pitch craziness there. But he's doing what he's doing. That's a good way to know the strike zone. And it's working out for him, even though that was a ball. But hey, contact power heavy. And that is annoying right there. Clemens hitting the cutoff with his arm. One of the better arms of the game, hitting a cutoff. Unless he threw it to first. He threw it to first, and we'll never know. Probably threw it to first. That was pretty crappy. But level 12 matchup here. Already 1-0. So Shawn's got to do some work. Nice strike there. Way to get him. You got to throw that sinker a little bit more often. He's got the vertical game down, but. And if you guys take a quick notice, he goes sporadic, getting in the strike zone, but he does come to a stop before that pitch gets to him. Right? Stop. A lot of people don't realize that. Like Gary Sheffield had a really big bat waggle, but at the end of the day, you still got to stop. Right? So it works differently for some people, but most people will come to a stop. As you guys saw, again, you guys can go watch Tupper's video from his perspective, and you'll see kind of his perspective because on his YouTube channel, 2-0. He's kind of keeps still. Dayron in the Scarlet, they kind of keep still. People do it a little bit different when they're doing manual batting. All right, batting with level 12 Leo here. And we add on. All right, looks like a ball. It's pretty close. Oh, strike. Okay, 50-50. Looking at strikes, that's important. What are we going to do? And bloop it in there again. Probably should throw home. Baiting him. Okay. I think he threw that first time. All right. Can he add on? That is it. Can we outside the zone? I don't know, man. Like he's playing the corners pretty well, and he's not giving up any really heavy contact too. So it's like one of those games where mini clip just says you're going to lose because again he's hitting balls, getting away with a lot of outside the zone, but not heavy power shots. So it's been a pretty interesting inning so far. Hopefully it kind of works out for Shawn on the other end. Nice job there. Solid pitching frame there. Okay. But we got level 13 Michelle, level 12 Tua. This is where Shawn really has to take an opportunity to make a little bit of a comeback. What is his strategy here? Hey, good eye. Good eye. What Shawn's got to do, he's got to get on base any way possible. And, level 13 Michelle, not really any deceptive pitches. And hit a strike. A little late on it, but okay, there you go. Well done. Level 14, Harden up to the bat. This is where I disagree with Tua batting leadoff. But hey, another grounder. And we have a level 14, Sejan. Okay, he's playing shortstop. Interesting choice. Got to get one runner on. Got to get a runner on, see what happens. All right, 2-1 count. Got to get out of this game here. And he's still alive, All right, they have the middle. Big bat coming up. Look, got a lot of 14s. Out there. Here we go. Let's make them pay. Let's make it a game. Strike. Nice pitch location right there. Way to get it in there. Slider. Good eye. Shawn with the good eye. Juan's trying everything to get out of this game. And he gets him a swing, but hey, Kevin got it the last one. And now does Gibson. The winning run comes to the plate. Where are we going to go? Drama. And he's got Matthew batting fifth, level 14, but that contact, man. Nah. Good eye. Matthew can't run into him, and he does run into it. Oh, here we go. We got ourselves a 2-out rally. Oh. And Max comes up. Level 14 Max. Not an offensive threat. Can see why he had Matthew. If he's your 6-hole batter, we're in trouble. And he's going to get out of the game. What? That's the best game so far we've seen. Well done to JD Rush, a.k.a. Juan Manuel from Sato. Good game. Our fourth game here did not go. It did not come. Didn't happen. It was against Joe Bear versus Sam Guokai. And they deleted it, so we don't get to see it. Sad for all of us. Yes, indeed. But hey, I got to be a little faster with the results. That's my fault. Probably can't blame someone if they don't have any memory, right? This game is not important to be on your phone or Google Drive space for very long. All right, so MVP, we had King. He had 1 hit, 3-run home run. I'm not sure if he was home or away. Not sure at all. Okay. And, Joe had Mueller pitching for him, and that's the one who gave up the bomb to Sam. Sam is probably going to be going with Tupper in the finals, even though they do play in week 2. So we'll check that out. But either way, guys, let's go back in to the server. If you want to be part of the Discord, I'll put the link in the description as well as Matthew Tupper's Facebook, YouTube page, excuse me. So you guys can check out his videos because he's getting solid knowledge in the game. Has the whole entire standings. It has different aspects, right? General chat, different YouTubers as well, right? If you want to be a YouTuber for Baseball Clash, we can get you in this stuff right here. So that's pretty dope. All right, guys, thank you for watching another Lefties 2 broadcast. See you next time.